Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Industry 101. I am your host, Aldren McCullough, and you already know it's about to be a great show, y'all. Today we have an incredible actor that is going to be on the show today. You see him from the show Half and Half, and you also see him from other shows like The Honey Hathaways and even some incredible movies that he have been in. Y'all know him when you see his face. Everybody, please welcome my guest, the one and only Mr. Chico Benymon.
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I have no complaints. No complaints.
Dope. How you been holding up during all of this that's going on right now?
I've been good, man. The first wave, like the first month,
Mm-hmm.
it was scary because I was losing friends that was dying, and I was like, damn, man, like this might be like for real.
Yeah.
And then I stayed on lock in the house, eating a lot. I had gained so much weight, yo. It was
Really?
it was bad, yo. It was bad. And I probably gained like 35 pounds. I was
Really?
like cooking. I was cooking every day. 3 meals. I was doing the whole let's have dessert type stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I was doing like fat kid things. Like I would like eat a sandwich and get to the last piece and then put ketchup on it. That last little piece. Like who does that? Who does that, yo?
Yeah.
So I just ended up getting a movie,
Mm-hmm.
playing a lead in a film that's based on a true story out, and I'm leaving for Houston next month to start filming. So about 7 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I just started working out, and I lost 38 pounds. Got it all off.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So what did you? Because I mean, it's easy to gain weight, but it's hard to lose weight. But to do it in 7 weeks,
It's even harder to lose weight when gyms are closed.
oh yeah, because
So imagine.
I ain't never dedicated at home.
So I found a park, and there was a park where they had like a little outside workout station.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is dope. Like I've never seen what you call it, a outdoor gym workout station.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like weights or nothing, but it was just like, easy calisthenic stuff.
Yeah.
And I go to this gym out here called G-Train Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And it uses resistant bands. So I just took the resistant bands, went to the workout spot, and I utilize it like that. And I run 10 miles every morning at 6 a.m. And then I just started peeling calories. Calories just dropped. I changed my diet. I haven't had meat in about 6 weeks.
Wow.
And I just, because when it comes to the career, this role is very serious. It's like it's a drama.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story about the guy who created lean.
Mm-hmm.
And lean, what the rappers drink.
Yeah.
And it's all about Houston culture. And I play the lead for it, man. It's a lot of familiar faces going to be in the movie. And I had to be. I was so focused. I was like, yo, I'm about to drop this weight.
Yeah.
But plus I had weight already because I just did a movie that's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's called A Perfect Mate, and I had to gain weight because my character wasn't supposed to look attractive. Because the girl, I'm playing her fiance because she caught him cheating.
Mm-hmm.
But he's perfect. He's like the perfect man.
Wow.
Except she finds out he isn't. But me, I'm like an Uber driver, songwriter, actor, and she remembered me from school. And because I'm an actor, she asked me to play her fiance because her parents, never met me or the fiance. She was going to introduce him to her the next day, and she caught him the day before. So it's like a drama. It's a comedy, but it got a little drama in it. But it's a lot of family and faith-based type film, but not like war room faith based, but it deals with the church. Like her parents has a mega church.
Oh wow.
In Louisiana. So, and then I come in and she doesn't tell me exactly what this dude did, why he was so perfect.
Yeah.
So when I get there, they are throwing the stuff that I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like being in the Marines.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a great cook.
Yeah.
Like SWAT. And then on top of that, I'm a preacher.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah. So I'm a preacher. So when I go to the church, he put me on there talking about, yo, he gonna do the sermon today. And boy, when I do this sermon.
You know what? That movie, and speaking of that movie, I'm like really anticipating on seeing that movie, because when I seen that clip was so funny. And then seeing the little boy come and take your towel.
My towel, yo, listen, he whoops my yo, you know what's crazy? Behind the scenes, right? So I told him, I said, listen, because he was a new actor. And I said, listen, we're gonna do the choreography for when you punch me.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's like, okay. I said, you know, when you get ready to punch me, I'm gonna turn with you.
Yeah.
And don't be nervous. Just just act like you just knocked me out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Follow through. So I said, so you going, as soon as I see you cock back, I'm gonna get ready to move. So they said, all right, we're gonna do a practice. I said, so this one you don't have to do it, but we'll do it, when the camera's really rolling.
Yeah. They
was like, all right, camera action. Bow! Bust me in my face. I mean, hit me in the sweet spot, yo. Everybody in the room went looking for my reaction, and then nobody had a camera on. It was classic, man, and they weren't able to get that. They didn't get the shot. So I mean, eventually we did it the right way, but yo, I was like lumped up right here, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like, he punched me in my face so hard, man. I didn't know what was going on, man. But he was innocent. He thought I was gonna move. Yeah. But I just told him this is the practice. So you don't have to do it. So I stayed stationary. Oh my God, it was bad, yo. It was bad.
So being in like all of these movies and shows, what is it that you have to actually do to prepare for these roles? Because I know there's a lot of stuff that you got to do. I know there's a lot of transformations that you got to like take care of and make happen. But what actually goes on behind the scenes, or when the cameras are shut off? Like, what do y'all do to prepare for these kind of roles?
Well, me, I come from a church background. I used to play organ for churches. Yeah. And I was playing piano since I was 5. So I was very familiar with the church house, and I was very familiar with comedic timing. But how I prepare for a role, man, a lot of the stuff naturally, I'm a better improver when I know the script. If the director tell me, yo, do you, like, I'm better at being spontaneous. Does that make sense? Yeah. But when I got to prepare for something that is obstacle, I really like surround myself with people with that characteristic, or I watch a lot of videos, of churches, different religions. And like if I do a drama, if I do like this guy's a drug dealer who creates, promethazine and codeine and cough syrup into a drink, but he doesn't look like that. Yeah. It's like he's a polo shirt, t-shirt, like there's nothing about him that says drug dealer. Yeah. And he's in the 5th ward, you know what I'm saying? He's in the hood, carrying around all this money. And so I'm going down to Houston a week before filming to shadow. I'm going to shadow him. I want him to take me through 5th ward. I've been to Houston several times. But
Yeah.
I haven't been to every area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to like the areas everybody go to that ain't from there.
Yeah.
But he's gonna take me to every spot he went to where you know it began, and you know the jails, you know, because he served time too.
Yeah.
But that's me personally, because when you get a movie called like a based on a true story,
Yeah.
you don't want to mess that up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
especially if you're not from Houston,
Mm-hmm.
you need to know their culture. And this is a timepiece, so it goes back to 2005.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like chop and screw.
Chopped. He said chop,
You,
like chopped and screwed. Just
yeah, and UGK,
yeah.
Punk, Pimp C and Bun B. I've been like listening to number Houston stuff for the
Wow.
last month, because I gotta soak it up, because I gotta be able to talk about slabs and know what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
you know, they got their little lingos, like how they talk about the colors of the slabs, like candy apple sitting on silver and all of that. I gotta know that, but I don't wanna know it when I get there. I wanna get there. I told him when I get up on the plane, I'm wearing a Houston hat.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I even bought one.
Oh, that's dope. Come on, Houston. You know what? I've been to Houston one time.
Houston's popping, man.
I've been to Houston one time. I know a lot of people in Houston. I've never, I've never been, on the deep side of Houston. I went down there for like one day and then came right back. Only been to like one certain area. This was a church that I went to, that I visited, and that was it. But other than that, it was just like, I've never been to Houston, but I heard Houston because I live in Dallas. So
You in Dallas? I've been to Dallas before too.
Yeah, it's only 4 hours away, so you would think that I've been to Houston so many times, but man, that's so dope. So the reason why I asked you that is because a lot of times people wonder what goes on when the cameras are shut off, or how everything works when it comes down to acting and being in movies and shows. So I've seen you in so many movies. I've seen you in so many shows.
Thank you.
What was your favorite movie, and what was your favorite show that you that you acted in? That was just like, yo, this is the best. This is my best performance.
The Perfect Mate is definitely my favorite right now, and y'all haven't even seen it because I got to do physical comedy.
Wow.
I got to do physical comedy and have fun. But my favorite show is of course Half and Half. Like, man, let me tell you, Half and Half. Just imagine, as a man, you going to work with nothing but women.
Yeah,
that was my job every day. Women who you love, they treat you like family. Yeah. And I was the only new jack. Everybody else was like on TV.
Wow.
Valerie did a lot of Broadway, but she was like still familiar with big audiences in front of her face. Me, I was like fresh from doing music stuff, so it's like this new kid nobody knew about.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just was so much fun. It's always good to love going to work, man. I used to go to work before everybody.
Yeah.
And leave after everybody. I was the first one there and the last one to leave.
Really?
Because I thought it was a dream, man. A lot of stuff like just in my life always ended quick, or disappointments. And I was so worried about this being a quick disappointment. I was like, nah, man, nah, man, God ain't gonna do me like this. He ain't gonna let me get all excited. I said, I gotta focus. Yeah. But I kept always thinking it was gonna end. Wow. So I would go to my dressing room at 6, 7 in the morning. To the point, security used to give me a key so I can go to my dressing room, because they was like, yo, why you here so early? I'm like, yo, I just love walking the set.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I used to walk the stages, and at that time, on our lot was Bernie Mac's show.
Yeah.
That 70s show, Will and Grace, 30 Rock, And then later down the line, the game came on, and it
Yeah,
was like,
I remember the game. Yeah.
but it's like it was so much fun to go to work. Tracy Morgan show was on there. We would literally like have like drink parties. Bernie Mac show used to have casinos underneath the stage where they would just have everybody like you in Vegas, was just having fun.
Really?
Yeah, man, it was like beautiful, man. And I was like, nah, this is gonna end. Something's gonna happen. This can't be real. And I literally would stay there until the security guard was like, "Are you gonna go home ever?" Like, Chico, we trying to lock up, man. As long as you here, we can't go home. Oh, my bad. I'll see y'all in 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
it was just that fun, though.
Dude, it was so much fun, man. Yeah. It just felt good to walk to my dressing room and my name is there.
Yeah.
And to go downstairs on the stage, you got that chair, the actor's chair. Yeah. Like, you know, with your name on it. It's like everything I dreamt about when I was in New York. I was like, wow, this is really happening. Then we kept getting picked up. Mm-hmm. The seasons kept picking up. And then I was like, yo, we ain't going nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It was great. It was amazing. And the cast, the crew, all the people that work behind the scenes, it was like family, man. It was like family.
That is so dope. You know, and I grew up on that show. I watched that show all the time, and you know, and that the Honey Hathaways. I mean, just
now, see, I'm gonna tell you about that. Now, the Honey Hathaways. What I loved about that is that I got to do magic.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to walk through walls. I got to fly. Turn myself into a unicorn. Like, and you know, I was so loving that kid because, you know, I would do like events, right? And go to like kids' schools and talk to them. And the kids didn't know me because half and half was for adults. You dig? Yeah. So I'm sitting here like, man, I want the kids to know me. Like, this is whack.
Yeah.
So I would just try to kill them with my personality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to be the bubbly, fun guy they never met, right? And then one time I was doing this thing called a charity for kids called Healthy Hoops in Philly. And they used to do playgrounds. They used to build playgrounds for schools that couldn't afford to have a playground. And I would go out there and speak, and these kids would be like, "Who are you?" But the moms would know me. They'd be like, "Oh my God, my God." They'd be like, "Boy, get out my way." Oh my God. And I'm like, yo, this is about the kids. Yeah. So man, I prayed, man. I asked God, I said, listen, give me a kid show. Yeah. Please give me a kid show. Let me try a kid show. And yo, God is amazing. Cause like literally 3 days later, I got an audition for Nickelodeon.
Really? Oh wow, that's
3 days later. And check it. 3 days, I got the interview, I got the audition in September. I didn't hear from them. December comes. My agent is like, yo, Chico, Nickelodeon wants to bring you back. I was like, Nickelodeon, what you talking about? It was like, remember that audition you did in September? I said, oh my God, they didn't find nobody. Apparently they didn't find their father yet. They were still looking for a dad.
Oh.
So they was like, they told me to call them, Nickelodeon people. So I called them and they said, Chico, you know, we really like you. You're funny. And they was like, but you look young as hell. You look like the kid.
You do look young though.
Right. They was like, you look like the kid's brother more than their father. Yeah. They was like, can you grow facial hair? I said, yeah, I can grow facial hair. And they was like, oh my God, please, how long will it take? I said, I can come in tomorrow. My facial hairs are here now. They was like, oh my God, your facial hairs are, oh my God, okay. And then I go down there and they're like, the head of Nickelodeon is on a, you know, Skype was popping in. So she was on Skype and she said, you know, once again, Chico, we really like you, but how are you with kids? Like, because when this is a kids show, so the attention will not go to you this time. It will go strictly to the kids. Wow. Are you going to be able to, and then the kids, they got to go to school. Are you going to be able to tolerate waiting around, yada, and you know, are you gonna be able to deal with kids? And I was like, well, I believe I can because I'm a dad.
Yeah.
They said, what? Wait a minute, you're a father? I said, yeah. They was like, why the hell you say that on your resume? I don't do that. What am I gonna say? I did half and half. I did Fantasia Story. I'm a daddy. That why? Why would I put? And they was like, oh man, tell that dude in Norway go home. Matter of fact, call the people. Call dead. What is it? Hollywood Dead. What is it when they make the announcements? Well,
I know what you're talking about, but I forgot.
Deadline.
Yeah.
They said go to Deadline. Announce Chico got the role, got the part,
Mm-hmm.
and then they picked the cast after me.
Oh, okay.
They picked the cast and did it around me to like how they should look.
Yeah.
And I thought that was dope. I was so appreciative. I was like, damn, it ain't my show, but I like the fact because it may be because of experience. Because I was the only one that really had like a show. Everybody else kind of knew the kids. But and Jennifer, the mom, she did a lot of Broadway and like plays and stuff. Yeah. But she was a phenomenal actress. Yeah, I love the
she's amazing.
I love the kids. Everybody. That's another set where I had so much fun going to work. And the kids, you know.
Did you ever get beat up by the kids?
All the time, man. They used to listen. They used to do listen. My trailer, they used to do practical jokes on me, right? Mm-hmm. You know, like the little sticky memo tape papers, the little squares that you could peel off and leave like a memo for somebody.
Yeah.
Or something to remind you. Yeah. Yo, imagine walking to my trailer and it's completely covered in memo stickers, inside out. I said, what the hell? I mean, they listen, it's so many things they did to me, man. But I always got them back. I used to be like, okay. Yeah, all right. And man, but we had a ball, man. They used to come to my trailer all the time. I used to tell them my trailer is like Vegas. Yeah. You know, I said y'all could be a kid. Y'all don't have to worry about, you know, being, you know, in front of me like perfect. I was like, nah, man, y'all be kids, man. Y'all have fun. Y'all need to talk to me about something. You can always talk to me about it. I'm going to tell you the truth. Be honest with you. If you need somebody that's biased, I said, I'm going to talk to you about it. And they listened. They would always come up to me and talk to me about stuff. Like they were like my kids for real. Wow. Like that's how I looked at them because they were good kids, man. And they was all about doing that work. Yeah. And I respected them. So
that's dope. You know. That is so dope. And you know, it's funny because this is something that I've always wanted to know about. You know, I used to be back when I was a kid. Wait, hello. Oh, yeah, I can now.
I'm back.
Okay, so basically, this is something that I've always wanted to know about. This is stuff that I love, you know, learning and you know getting behind the scenes on because when I was a kid, I used to be in plays and I used to act and I used to be on stage and skits and doing stuff like that. And that had always been something that I wanted to do. So, you know, but just seeing how, you know, because a lot of people feel like that, you know, you're just constantly working day and night. And that may be true. But there are some good times. There are some down times where y'all just chilling around, having fun. And I think what makes a great show is when all the characters come together and have that bond, you know? Yeah. So I think that's really, really dope. Like, you know.
You got to set the tone, man. It's like, I don't want to take the credit. I don't want to act like it was all me. But I just know when I get on a set, and if I feel like I have an important role to where people are listening, I set the tone where everybody is comfortable, smiling. You know, when I was on Half and Half, I took a picture of everybody that worked. It was about 70 people, about 70, 80 people. I would take pictures of them and put their names under them and stick it in my dressing room. And I'm talking about from like the garbage disposal guy up to the director. I would like literally put their names, and I would always approach people by saying their name. And that, you don't understand how much that means to people that work for Hollywood, because code is crew is not supposed to talk to the talent.
Oh.
They're not supposed to engage.
Yeah.
That's what crew told me is law in their union, like behind closed doors with the crew.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that because I was fresh from New York. So I was like, well, what, you know, I would go with the crew because the crew was like my age. They was young. Every Friday they would have like drink night.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm about, and mind you, I never would leave the stage.
Mm-hmm.
I would be there until it was nobody on the lot, damn near.
Yeah.
So I would stay. And one day I walked into their drink night. They had like every Friday after we did a live taping at half and half.
Yeah.
They would have like, you know, shots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody would wait for each other to get done with their work. And that's what I loved, is everybody was loyal. And I take loyalty very serious. And I saw that, and it reminded me of my home in New York. So I was like, I want to hang with them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to the room, yo, they all like, it's like that record skip. They was like, hey, Chico, what are you doing here? I was like, yo, man, where the bottles at? Yo, let's go pop it. No. We don't pop it. We ain't getting nothing popping. Nothing over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I said, I've been watching y'all every week.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were very uncomfortable because of their code, right? So one Friday, man, I was like, man, I don't know what this code is. F this mess, man.
Yeah.
I went for $1,000 worth of liquor.
Wow.
Went to where they keep the liquor and put it up in there and like had it in a big, huge box. And when they came in and saw all that liquor, they was like, yo, who did this? Da, 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 da. Then I walked in there like, I said, can I get in now? They was like, hell yeah. Yo, every Friday I would buy drinks.
Yeah.
So then the executive producer, Yvette Lee Bowser, she was like, big sis, genius, create a lot of shows. She started seeing me, you know, they used to see me stay. And they'd be like, yo, you ain't going home? I'd be like, nah, I'm going to chill with the crew. I'm getting my drink on.
Yeah.
They was like, what? You know, they was more concerned, like, don't drive home drunk.
Yeah.
And I really don't drink. You know, I'll take 2 sips and it's a wrap. Because drinking makes this downer for me because I'm naturally energetic. So when I drink, it brings me down.
Oh.
So I just like congregating. You know, I like people coming together. And I just thought that was important for the show, to be everybody not feeling like they walking on eggshells because, oh no, talent's coming, everybody be quiet, don't look at them.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that is. So I was like, man, F that. Listen, I'm gonna get y'all some tequila. We gonna take some shots. And then once the cast started really seeing me cool with them, what was dope, Yvette went and got professional bartenders.
Really?
Yeah, and so it went from drink night to martini night. So now it wasn't excluding women. So they made martinis, and we had the like hard liquor and dark liquor. And yo, after we did a live taping, everybody had some drinks. You see the talent back there with the crew. It was so dope, man.
Wow.
Like that made me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, because you know what? One thing I learned from Will, because I was signed to Will Smith, if you didn't know.
Oh,
music, I was signed to Will Smith. Music is what got me to LA. I was in a group.
Wow.
And I sang at his wedding, all of that, right? So what happened is, me and the group, we came out here so much, and you know, the record business was getting flaky. So I needed a plan. And I snuck into an audition, booked it. I was on Moesha, and I just knew that this was what I wanted to do. And so one thing Will told me, he said, you want everyone to want to work for you.
Yeah.
You want to have an environment where everybody looks forward to making you look good on camera.
Wow.
The only way you could do that is you have to organically get along with your crew, love them, appreciate them. And he was the one that told me, you need to know every person's name, from the garbage disposal guy to the director.
Mm-hmm.
That is very key. Listen, that man spoke gems, because we were like family on that set. People were trying to get on our stage to work. Wow. Other people working in other unions was trying to come to our stage, because they called our stage Seventh Heaven, because it was so much fun over there.
Yeah.
I mean, we were giving, for Christmas gifts, what we were giving the crew, we were giving them American Express cards with $100.
Oh.
That was coming from personal, from that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was doing that. Like, we was giving them money to go do them for the holidays. And yo, when I say, I used to have conversations with the camera guys, the grips, the editors, and they would just always talk about, yo, Chico, listen, we trying to get your light. They would come up on the set and they would be so perfectionist on my lighting.
Wow.
Because they were like, yo, we want you to look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on sets. Now, mind you, I've been on sets before I got half and half at this time now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did Moesha, I did Jamie Foxx show, but I was like doing extra work, and then Moesha, I had dialogue.
Yeah.
But I've been on sets to see people wasn't communicating with crews like that, and talent. They wasn't communicating with talent like, I really want to make you look beautiful. Yo, they were really engaging with us and really wanted us to look great. And
wow,
I appreciated that, man, because I was like, man, like, we're a dope stage. And the stage we were on was like history stage. Different World was on that stage.
Wow.
They filmed man, what was the name of that show? It was Different World. And it was something, it was another show, but it was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were the third hit.
Wow.
So yeah, man. So it was like good luck. And then like as the seasons went by, then all of us came with Dwayne Martin and Lisa Ray. They was in the next stage.
Yeah.
So now the stage really turning up.
Yeah.
Like now the lot is.
And what's crazy is I just had Lisa Ray McCoy on here right before you.
Yeah, see, and like the lot was so yo, man.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I loved going to work,
that's amazing.
That's probably, that can't even, like, it's priceless, man. Like you can't like make this up. Like, it hurt so bad when we got canceled. And mind you, I want y'all to understand something. We didn't get canceled because of ratings.
Mm-hmm.
We got canceled because of the merge with Warner Brothers and CBS.
Oh.
So they had to let shows go.
Yeah.
So of course they went to our people's shows first and started chopping blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't understand, because I was getting ready for next season. The executive producer, me and her, we used to go to Tybo, and like Billy Blanks was the man out here. And we would always talk about, man, we can't wait to get the set. She would be like, yo, we already got 3 episodes done. You and Mona about to go through it.
Yeah.
It's about something that happened. Somebody's getting married.
Yeah.
It's like, but like people ain't gonna realize who it is. And I was like, hi. I was like, oh yes. And then, yo, I came to Tybo one day, and it was not a
That's crazy. And see, I didn't even know that. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the reason. You know what? Because I was trying to figure it out, and I never could figure out like why this show is not on. Like all of a sudden one day it's like, oh well, there it is, it's gone, and it's like, yo, what happened? So I'm glad you cleared that up, and I'm glad, because a lot of people would have thought that, you know, oh, they got canceled because the ratings was, because I know the ratings was great, but I'm glad.
No, our ratings were amazing.
There's some people that probably thought that.
Yo, our ratings were amazing. We was I was not at home nervous.
Wow.
I was very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause we talk, like I would see, you know, Hollywood is small, so like you would see your peoples you work with in stores in the streets. I saw the executive producer. We used to work out at the same spot, so she would always keep me abreast on like, you know, get ready, get ready for this, get ready for that. You're gonna have to take your shirt off in week 4, and oh yeah, I bet. And then when it happened, it was like a brick. It's like somebody just hit us in the face with a brick. And then the shows that they kept, not all the shows, I'm talking about the shows that they were bringing in, CBS, we had higher ratings. And we didn't understand. We was like, how the hell they beat us? But it got political. You know what I'm saying? It got really political. And, you know, I don't really know exactly what happened. I just know that we wasn't coming back. And that was pain. It was so much pain.
I can imagine.
I just felt like we let the fans down because, one, we had 98 episodes. 2 more, we hit 100. And I was like, this hurts. Yeah, they didn't even give us our last 2. It was 2 or 4. We had either 96 or 98. But a lot of people thought 100 episodes guarantees you residuals. Now, at that time, you only needed like 75 to 80. We've surpassed it. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought, oh, if you can only get residuals for reruns with 100. Nah. When we got past 80 something, we was in. We was legit. But it hurt. It was like I felt like we robbed the fans. Because you know everybody wanna know what's gonna happen with me and Mona. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to know.
Who did she pick? I didn't even know who she picked. They wouldn't tell us. They just was like, we're gonna start writing the scripts, but they kept everything secret. So I was excited. Yeah. Not knowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it happened, man, and it was like, holy cow. Wow. Man.
That's crazy. That is so crazy, man. So now, do you okay, so I actually
I got good news. I ain't gonna say nothing for those that are watching. If you're a true half and half fan, I can't say where yet, but we just got the word that all 4 seasons is about to be on something, and y'all gonna be able to watch us all over again.
See, I just got excited now.
And it's all because of the fans.
Yeah.
Like, I got a call from my agent. He said, blase, you got to do a commercial. Yeah. Half and half is going on blase. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, everybody, all the fans talked about it so much.
Yeah, man.
That now we're going to be reintroduced to a whole new generation.
That's wow. That is dope. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, so y'all heard an exclusive. I can't tell you where yet, because I can't talk about it. But I can say, get ready to see some promos. And get ready to click that bad boy on. You're going to lose your mind.
Oh,
and I mean, I'm going to binge. Because, a lot of times I would do the episodes, and we would never watch them.
Really?
Like, because we made them. So like you're not urged to go like I ain't gonna lie. The first season I did it because I was new to TV, so I wanted to see myself on TV. But then that wears out after a while because when you do it all, it takes us a week to do an episode. So every episode took a week. So imagine doing the jokes, the acting for a whole week. You pretty much know. And then it don't come out until 6 months later.
Here we go. We back.
See how dirty he is? Filthy, stinking devil.
Dirty and foul.
This gonna cut me off in the middle of my goddamn sentence, man. Come on.
I ought to just punch him and just knock him out just one good time.
Man, even my dog is like, what the hell going on?
Your dog said,
it's my dog right here.
What up, little homie? What's going on? Oh, what kind of dog is that?
She's a chow mixed with a lab.
Yo, I used to have a child.
Yeah, she my best
I
friend, man.
I used to have a child. I had a child like what, 7 dollars ago?
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
that
had a
was a
pit
long
too,
time.
but he passed away last September. He had a tumor in his liver. He was my
Ah,
big kid. All right, now let's go over there. Go, you
that
sneeze.
sucks. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
That sucks. I understand, especially when you have that dog, that just gravitate to you, and then all of a sudden, boom, he just clocked out. Like, we didn't give you permission.
man, sucks.
It's so
But
terrible, bro. But yeah, man. So where did we leave off at? Because I don't. So Instagram didn't even tell me that it was just gonna cut off.
yeah, that's so disrespectful. I felt like we was Babyface and Teddy for a minute. I was like, what the
We
hell's going
were.
on?
Look, Melba Moore is on here. She said that we was baby facing
Hilarious,
Teddy Riley.
hilarious. She
Dude,
like,
what?
she like, look, here we go again. Where the dancing man at? I got a dog. I don't know if she dances.
Yeah, she probably look. If she danced, then she needs to make money. If she
I
not
know,
already
right?
doing that.
Oh no, when I rescued her, she was when I first saw her, her name is Nala Bear.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first saw her as a puppy, a friend of mine, she had a child. And she
Mm-hmm.
woke up one day and the child had puppies. And she's like, what the hell? When was you pregnant? Because childs are fluffy and fat. So
Yeah,
she couldn't see the pregnancy.
yeah,
So she called me and she was like, Chico, you got a big yard. You don't want a dog. You may
yeah.
like them. So I went over to her house and I saw the other dogs. And she was the only dog that walked on 2 feet. She didn't walk on all four. She's like standing up walking. I said, yo, you got a bear? And she was
Oh,
like,
she.
what? I said, yo, is that a bear? And she was like, no, I think this one's retarded because it's not walking on all four. I said, I don't think it's retarded. I think that's genius. I want that one. I was about to take him to Universal Studios,
Or
make some
something.
money. And then like a month later, she dropped and started walking regular. But my daughter was calling her bear.
Yeah.
So then when she started looking like a lion, I started calling her Nala, and we just kept her Nala there. Mm-hmm.
Listen. If she can make money, I just need her for about 3 months, and I give it right back.
Right?
I
Yo,
just need
it's
a
crazy
good.
because when I take her walking in the park,
Yeah.
everybody knows her. Everybody knows her. They love her.
Wow.
But when I had my pit alive, she was like the black sheep. Nobody saw her. Everybody saw
Yeah.
Roscoe. And now I think she low key happy he gone, man. It's kind of messed up.
That's
It's
dope.
kind of messed up.
That's
Yeah.
dope. But
Uh-huh.
but yeah, man, it's so crazy how the industry work. I mean, it's crazy. Like when I say crazy, it's so fun and so good. And just being able to connect with somebody like yourself who have been in so many shows, so many movies, and just working behind the scenes and being able to just bond with your the cast members. And I think that's really dope. I think that's really dope.
Thank you.
So a lot of people see the fun side of all of these things, but what are some of the things that you have encountered that made you question, was this the type of career that you really want to pursue?
Rejection.
Wow.
Because it did not happen. Like when I tell my story, I tell people my story, I call it the Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm like, everything happened for me within 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, on television.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't happen like that. You know what I mean? And then when the show got canceled, I was just like, yo, I'm good. I did this before.
Mm-hmm.
No. Because what happens is people lock you into that character. They don't want to
Yeah.
let that go.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a compliment in itself because
Mm-hmm.
you did the job so well that no one can see you as anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like you try to, I go in for a movie where I'm going to stab somebody in the neck. You know, as soon as I walk in, oh man, that's the funny dude, man.
Yeah.
What you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm an actor. What you talking about?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You stabbing somebody, man. I'm like gonna laugh before you do it, man. And
Mm-hmm.
that was the punch in the face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of us go through that. A lot of us that have shows that did very well, where you played a character that really was not, I want to say opposite of me, but I was like the dumb blonde on the show. You know, I was the comic relief.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, if you did it well, people don't want to leave that. They want you to, they want to stay in, they want to stay. People walk at me, hey man, say something funny. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I always got. And it was like, when I tried to go into other auditions, if it wasn't a comedy, they really wasn't, they really weren't, they would give me they would pacify me. They would let me do the audition out of respect. But I always knew, I always had that feeling like I'm not getting the job. And then one thing I said to myself is, when acting becomes a necessity, I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore. Because when I did it because it was fun. I didn't need it. If I didn't get the job, I knew I had the music. I had something. You know, I didn't have to. I felt like the acting was like, well, while we on pause, let me do this for fun. Never know, I might luck up. But then I lucked up. God bless me, and it took off aggressively. But when it was time to get another one, now I'm completely out of the music part. So now, but I'm living off my residuals, right? Yeah. So I'm still safe. You know what I mean? But as years go by, you know, half and half was like 15 years ago. Time goes by, it starts to become a necessity if you're not working.
Wow.
And that's the pain we actors go through here, because a lot of us aren't from California. Yeah. You know, a lot of us from other states, and you don't want to go back home. Right. Yeah, you know, because then you feel like you failed, you know, and then you don't want to be here getting a regular job because you could have did that at home. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I didn't move to California to work at Macy's. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just refuse to give up. I refuse to sit down and wait for opportunity to knock on my door. The good thing about Hollywood, you could do anything. You could shoot stuff, film stuff, write, and submit it. And you may get lucky. You know what I mean? But at the same time, as long as you're auditioning, that's always a good thing. But when there's some people that will lose their agents and won't be able to get in rooms, and then that's when it's depressing. That's when you start seeing Uber drivers, familiar faces. You start seeing restaurant familiar faces. And it becomes sad. And then when reality shows came in, oh my God, that was it. It was like, oh my God, we're getting beat by reality shows now because people are engaging in reality shows. Everybody don't want to see fake. They want to see real. But then it took its course. People starting to divide on it now because people are starting to know that the blueprint is not reality. So now writers are wanted again. And with this COVID thing, a lot of networks are looking for content because people ain't been shooting. Right. So you be watching TV so much, you actually starting to really watch now. Like, the stories are relatable, or you know about it. People are really like watching love films because we couldn't go outside. We couldn't do nothing. Right. So you really analyzing these films now because you stuck at home. So people are reintroducing product that, like, for instance, I did a movie called Because I Love You, where we robbed strip clubs in Houston. I did that in 2012. I started posting snippets. People like, yo, where the hell does this come from? They think I just did. They think I just did this movie. No, It's just because we didn't have the proper marketing funds.
Wow.
Whoever was in charge of it didn't, make it work. It just got lost in the DVD history trash.
Yeah.
Now, because they looking for content, I'm able to reintroduce it, and now everybody's like, "Oh, that looks dope."
Yeah.
Because everybody's on social media. There's no movie theaters. It's we got people paying attention now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a lot of the negative that I think mostly everybody out here is dealing with is rejection. Because if you get rejected, you don't know when your next check is. You know what I mean? You don't know how you gonna eat. And everybody's out. And since COVID, if you don't have the system helping you financially, you stuck, man. You stuck. But the governor just passed, gave the green light for June 12th. Productions can take back on TV and film.
Oh, okay.
They just gave the green light. They just made an announcement. So it's about to, boy, everybody, you're going to see trailers probably everywhere. Locations.
Oh, I believe it.
Crazy.
I believe it.
I'm leaving for Houston in like 2 weeks. I'm excited, man. That's why it was easy for me. That's why it was easy for me to lose the weight, because I was like, yo. And besides that, the script is so dope. It's gonna be like Hustle and Flow, man. Like,
wow.
Dude, this is gonna be one of the most challenging but intriguing roles that I've ever taken. And it's all drama. It's all dramatic. And the producer, it's about him.
Yeah.
So me and him talk a lot, and and one thing about him, he's very key on. He wants to represent his culture in Houston, the Houston culture. And like I said, I've been to Houston several times. Houston is very dope, and I love the fact that I'm going to be able to portray somebody from that culture and relive it, and talk about something that became very popular, lean, amongst hip hop cats, and it has negatives to it too. People died from it. I just love the fact I'll be able to tell this story, and I'm gonna kill it, man. Listen.
Oh, I know you gonna kill it. I know.
Y'all gonna see a different Chico on this. I promise you. Y'all gonna see it, and y'all ain't gonna believe that it's me.
Man, I'm just so excited for you, bro. Like, because just seeing, just being first of all, I'm just honored that I even have you on here, because seeing you on television and seeing you in the movies, and then now actually having like a one-on-one conversation with you is it's really, really dope. And I live for moments like this, even before you came on, I was telling them, I was just like, this is something that I've always wanted to do, just be able to know what goes on as an actor, as an actress, being able to speak with people like yourself and, Lisa Ray McCoy and Brayley Evans, it's just it's so dope, and I mean, I love it. I love it. So just, knowing everything that you're working on now, even with the movie, and then on top of that, you're an artist, so you have music that you also do as well. So
yes, y'all go cop that album. The album's dope. If you really love R&B, all my producers are hit 90s producers, producers of people that y'all love and still playing their songs. Those are like my personal friends. And it's a really good album, man. It's Chico Benymon. Don't talk, just listen. I shoot all my own videos. I do everything, man. I don't wait for no one. I bought my own cameras. I bought my own lighting, and I have tons of resources. That's why I said you can't wait on people, man. You gotta do you if you want people to respect you as a a person that's hungry and passionate.
Yeah.
But you know, I got a TV show that I wrote. It's called The Rolling Stones. It's loosely based on my life, scripted. Martin Lawrence is executive producing it.
Dope. Wow.
So we're shopping that now. And then I wrote a film that I'm trying to get Vince Vaughn to play lead. You know, if you know Vince Vaughn, he did Wedding Crashers. But it's a comedy that I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to make it happen now with him, Mike Epps. I'm trying to get them attached. I don't want y'all to mix. I don't have them on there yet. Yeah. But those are the faces I want. And I know I'm persistent. Mike is a good friend. I ain't worried about Mike Epps. Like, me and him talked about it already. But Vince Vaughn, I don't really know him like that. And Eva Mendes, I don't really know her like that. But I'm going to get, it's going to happen.
You got it, bro. You going to do it. You going to do it.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. And again, I apologize for yesterday because
I
didn't know if we was doing Zoom or I didn't know what was going on. That's why I said send me the info because I thought you was going to send me the code number or something. And then I was in a bad area. I wasn't getting nothing. I was like, yo, what's going on? But one thing about me, man, I'm a real dude, man. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Because I know how that feels, man, to have a platform and you just starting it off. And all you need is somebody to give you those opportunities and chances to set it off. And anybody know me out here, I am that dude. Like, I'm all about helping people build their brands because we got to look out for each other, man. We have to. Because it be cats out here, man, that will start out like the best and they forget who you are after that. And that's dangerous and foul. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, you gotta give back to, especially, you know, without y'all, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. So why wouldn't I want to talk to you and anybody that show appreciation to me and loyalty? I return the favor.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. And you know, like I said, that's why I did, because a lot of people was like, oh my God, where is he at? And I didn't, you know, I knew something must have happened, you know.
Yeah, man, because I felt so bad. I was like, fudge.
But it happened, you know, and it happens though. It happens, and you know, that's why I was just like, you know, let's do it again today. You know,
listen, when you responded, that's what I said. Yo, can we do it today?
Yeah.
I literally, I had my alarm going on my phone back to back telling me, don't forget interview, don't forget interview. Every time that alarm go off, the title would say, don't forget interview, check in. And I was like, don't be nowhere where you ain't gonna have bad reception. I was like, yo, there's no way I'm gonna miss this today.
Yeah, man. I do appreciate you though, because, you know, I remember I flipped out when I seen you reach out through the because I have my team on my gospel page.
Oh, the gospel page, yeah.
Yeah, so I have my team.
Yo, listen, they on it because they hit me before when I called you back. It was like, yo, he waiting for you right now. Where you at? I was like, I said, yo, I'm trying to get on, but he's not live yet. They're like, yo, he live right now. They texting me. I can hear their voice through the text. He on right now. Lord help. Lord, I can see them in there praying. Lord, Jesus, come on. I said, man, I'm not gonna let y'all down. No way.
I appreciate you, bro. But I really do though, you know, and I just love, I feel like these type of connections, like I love connecting with people like yourself. You know, even because I know, and I'm gonna just be honest and transparent. I'm gonna be real honest and transparent. I know you get a lot of people to hit you up only because you're like this real popular star, this movie star and show star, you know, but I'm a person where when I connect with people, I love what they're doing, but I like to get to know a person outside of their career.
Right.
You know, if that makes sense.
That's none of that, you know what? I've never been bothered by that. That never bothered me when people hit me up, even if I know their motive. But it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away because that is one of the motivations.
Yeah.
Because if I was a regular dude, you know, hey man, listen, man, I just saw your page. I see you like to plant flowers, man. Let me interview you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, man, hey, I see you got a little podcast. Hey man, let me get on there, man. I love telling people how to plant tomatoes, man. You're gonna be looking at me like, look at the schedule. Yeah, we good around November. You know what I mean? With the weather's bad and you can't plant nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to speak. You got to talk your truth, man. And I know for me to be, I think that just me, a person just being evil. For me to be like, he only calling me because and asking me because this is what I do. Yes, that is why. He's not getting nobody to watch the tomato planter, yo. Yo, everybody, I'm going live at 4:00 with Sammy, the tomato planter. Yo, y'all gotta watch this, man. It's popping. Watch how he dropped them seeds. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody's doing that, yo. Yeah. You're gonna have like two people in the room. Two people in the room. And it's gonna be a baby that don't know they on it, and somebody old. Yeah, man.
That is funny. But you know what though? You're right though. You do have a point, man. You have a point. And you know, that's the reason why, you know, when it comes down to stuff like this, I've only been doing interviews for what, 4 or 5 years now. And so I'm just, you know, I'm really, you know, getting into the whole, you know, one-on-one connection, you know, even with I just started Industry One-on-One on June 1st of this year. And, you know, this is something that I love, you know, even just building a platform and being able to connect with people like that, you know, like yourself, it's really, really dope. So that's why I was just like, you know, even with yesterday, like, I wasn't really tripping about it. You know, I was just like, something may have happened. Let's do it again today. You know, let's come back. Let's do it again. And I appreciate you for even wanting to, you know, continue to, you know, even, you know, initiate the next day. Because I know some people who would have just been like, well, it is what it is. Oh, well, missed that day.
Yeah,
so
that is the worst feeling in the world, is to have people waiting and somebody tell you they're going to do it and they don't. Now you caught between a rock and a hard place. Do I hate this dude? Do I say maybe something happened? He got to say something.
Yeah.
And you'll get some Hollywood people that really won't call you. Yeah. And in that awkward moment where you see him in the store, you're like, yo, hey, man. Hey, man. I reached out to you, man. You ain't get my message? You know, you like looking at him like, this is bull. And I'm the type of person, oh, yeah, you did. Matter of fact, let's go live right now. Hey, everybody. Look who I ran into. Yes, I'm going right like that. See, I'll put people on blast. Everybody know me. I'll be like, oh, what? So you down to do the interview? Yeah, man, you know I got you. Glad you said that. Everybody live in the supermarket, right? We in the fruit section. I got him right here. Yeah, he looking bad, but we won't judge him. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him plant those tomato seeds.
Yeah. Got your seeds. You know what I'm saying? I got them right here. But you know what? Like you said, you've been doing it 4 years. So now, this is how you turn it up. Like for instance, because you know I'm a camera guy, so I have to say this. So for instance, so like you see how you have your backdrop. I'm gonna tell you something so easy. You can put a neon green sheet behind your head. Go into Google and put interview studio backdrop. Literally, you could put you in a live studio like ESPN Sports or Eyewitness News, and your body will go inside that where it look like you're in a studio.
Really?
Yes, I've done it thousands of times. It's very easy. It's easy to edit. You can do it in iMovie or you could do it in Final Cut, and you could drag a whole scene in behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like while we talking, you can have like episodes without volume just playing, or you could say, "Remember this click, Chico?" And you could point and move, and it'll show my episode, and then you'll come back and slide back in. It's that simple, yo. That simple. And then you
I'm
go
glad
to the.
I didn't know about this. I'm glad you told me about this.
I did it with my football. I had a flag football league that I ran out here for celebrities. And if you
Wow.
go to YouTube, I actually put a trailer up that I did. I shot everything, did the jersey, had Nike sponsors. I even played on the teams. I did it for 10 years. But I wanted the guys to feel like they were in the NFL, because a lot of people that didn't get to follow their dreams, I wanted them to feel like that. I put them on turf, had them playing in real uniforms, but it was flag football. It was more safe. I had ex-NFL players, ex-NBA players. I had all actors in it. It was really big. I had almost like 380 guys in it every season. And I literally would change I would be in people literally thought I built a studio, because I had a
Really?
sports show called EFF Zone, because the name of the league was called EFFL, Entertainment Flag Football League. So if you go to YouTube, you'll see thousands of videos where we started in parks all the way to I had them in turfs, where we went from wearing T-shirts to Nike sponsors with bags, cleats, to where we even did a Nike commercial for the Super Bowl ads.
What?
Yes, man, it got that serious.
Wow.
So if you go to YouTube after we talk, just go type in EFFL or EFF League,
Okay.
and you'll see me. Or it did put Chico EFF League. I promise you, when you see how I did or put EFF Zone, you put EFF Zone, you're gonna see me in a studio. That's not real, yo. That's a green sheet in my kitchen, and me and my homeboys sitting at a little table. But I made the table look like a full-out ESPN studio wood-built table with the logo
Wow.
fitting in the front of it. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh, I'm getting up on this.
yeah,
That's dope. I'm getting up on this. That's dope. Yeah,
yeah, man.
so
Like,
as soon as I get over here, I'm definitely going to check that out. Like,
and
cause
it's so simple, bro. Because then, now when you're talking, you'll have a backdrop. You could put you with the city behind you, Dallas. You can just have it daytime. You can have it nighttime. And then your logo. You can have your logo animated. It's a site called Fever, right?
yeah.
It's spelled FEVIR, something like that. It's an app. This app will take your logo and animate it. So now when your show comes on, like we're doing right now, it'll go dun, 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 dun. Your logo could spin. Coming up next live with, you know what I'm saying? You can do all those voices. Yeah, I did all of that, bro. All of that for the football league. It is very simple, man. And YouTube will teach you. You just go in and say, how do I put a background in the backdrop of my talk shows?
Wow.
YouTube, there's people on YouTube that tell you literally what you ask. So I'm just telling you that because I think this is a dope platform. And like I said, I'm always about helping people build a brand.
Bro.
You want to go to the next level, because now, say you want to get a bigger name. They're going to go to your page when you hit them with a text or in the DM, and they're going to, let me see what this dude. And then they're going to go and see you're like you're getting better every time. And now you got animated stuff, backdrops. People are going to be turned on to that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And they're going to want to keep engaging with you. You know what I'm saying?
This is dope. I'm intrigued.
Listen, man. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. You put you on pause 1 second.
Okay. This is dope.
I'm going to show you. One sec. I can show you better than I tell you. How about that?
This is so dope.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna show you.
Green, fabric.
So this is my. So you can see. All right, perfect. So this is my from one of the episodes from the game.
Okay.
That right there. All of that is fake.
What? Are you serious?
Look at that. Trying to battle for the last place, but see how that table they sitting at with the logo and all that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm upside down. My bad. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See that? That table they sitting at is a spades table from Target. That's why they sitting so close. That's why they sitting so close together, because the table's not long. But I made the wood long, and I just stuck their bodies behind it. All of that is fake, bro. All of that is fake. That could be your set. Here. Let me show you something else. Oh, I made a couple of these sets. Look at this. Here goes another set where I put me in it. Look at this. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Chico Benymon, and I'm Ern Turner. You are watching Video. Look, that's a whole nother set. Look at the logo.
Yo, this is crazy.
You see that? That's from that app I told you about, Fever. What's up, everybody? This is Chico Benymon. See my name show up at the bottom? Yes, it's a little different today. I'm special hosting. Vlad had to go out of the country. He'll be here next week. But basically, you see that?
Yes, sir.
And then when I said, you know what? Let me add a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what? Let me add a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I changed the sets every week. Here, now this is when I added a female sports correspondent. Sports center.
Hey everybody, welcome to the EFF Zone. I'm Tony B. This is the first game of the season. Here with me is Herman Turner and Stephen Acton. Stephen was on the field. What do you think?
All of that is that little ass table from Target.
And the fans are out there, and the families are out there supporting their team.
That is crazy. So, and then everything behind them is actually a green screen.
And then look, see how I cut to the videos?
Yeah.
And then I cut back to them.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Dude, that is the easiest. I'm telling you. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to leave it up to you. It's on after that. Hold on. Spring. Hold on. And look, this is one of my best trailers right here I did. This is how I used to hype up everybody every season to come back for the new season. Check it. Those are all them uniforms I made by hand. All Nike sponsored.
Wow.
I filmed all that. That's me holding the camera.
Wow.
See this? See, I wanted everybody to feel like they was in the NFL. This is why my league was so popular.
Yeah.
They look forward to watching this. and seeing themselves playing. This was every Saturday on turf. Look at that field.
This is dope.
Now this is in real time. Look how fast. These are all professional, ex-professional players. All races, everybody. That's me throwing the ball right
Bro,
there.
this is so dope.
It's almost over. Let me show you. Wow. I had everybody playing from Inglewood, Beverly Hills, all over Los Angeles was coming out every Saturday to play in my league.
Wow.
Fighting to get their team in the season.
Wow.
I came back to a community, man, that I ain't from. But it was more because these people watch my show.
Yeah.
And then this is the county. Let's go. That's how you blow up your brand.
That's crazy.
And now, I'm telling you, it may look hard. It is not.
We have roughly 5 to 6 minutes. Okay. Yo, so, bro.
So I gave you some gems. And, you know,
You did.
I'm going to tell you,
insane.
Will used to always say this to me. He said, I used to always be like, man, what do I owe you? Because, you know, you're like one of the main pieces to the puzzles of my success.
What do I owe you?
He said, when you get your foot in the door, leave your other foot out for the next person. So I'm leaving my foot out for you. Now you got to do the homework. You got to do the research. And next time, next couple of months, I want to come back to your page and see a whole production. I want people to know your name like, yo, that dude's show is dope. It's simple, man. It's all about how passionate you want to be, how bad you want this. And I'm telling you, man, people will flock to you. They're gonna want you gonna be that dude like too many DMs, man. People hit me up, want to get on my show. Let me Denzel, all right, man. Damn, you've been asking like all week, man. All right. Come on, man. Come promote your move. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Wow. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I appreciate, bro. Okay, so here's the thing. When we end this live, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up because,
yo, man, hit me up. I'm here. I'm all about helping, man, because again, this could be bigger for you.
wow.
Because now everybody's on social media and you're paying attention because they're scared to go out. People starting to go out certain cities and stuff, but still, you got the other people saying, nah, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what's on social media, and they're gonna watch you. And if it's eye catching, people want to be visually drawn in.
Yeah.
They want to be like, ooh, what's this? Ooh,
yeah.
That's why Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked. Like Jason, I know Jason personally. I knew Jason before Jason was who he is now. Before he went to reality, like he was managing. He was a manager for artists.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I just said to him, like, man, it's like night and day. Like, you on another level right now. You know what I'm saying? And you could be that dude, man.
Wow.
You could be that dude. But all I say to you, always be loved. Don't be hated. Don't go the Wendy Williams route. And Charlemagne, even though Charlemagne he's grown. Mm-hmm. Because I remember Charlemagne when he was an asshole. Excuse my French. But now he's evolved into a way, way better person. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to be the guy that everybody hopes something bad happens to, like how they look at Wendy Williams. You know, Wendy, unfortunately, is trapped in that because now everybody want her to be the way she was because they know she's gonna say things that other people won't say.
Right.
But once you set that tone,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people gonna not want to ever do your show. They're gonna be like, oh heck no, dude be trying to dish. Nah.
Yeah.
You want to be loved, man. It's like I told you, Will said to me, you want everybody to want to work for you. You want everybody to want to come on your show. Like, hey, man, or be familiar. Like, yo, I like your show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know we got the time is up. But, you know, I'm always trying to squeeze something in there because I love just passing the baton to people that are trying to start up. But I mean, I really hope you go and do that research, man. Turn this up.
I'm definitely. Listen, y'all, I had an incredible time today. I know you got some much needed information like I did. I mean, there was some stuff that I found out that I was just like, wow, it was amazing, y'all. And I hope y'all stay tuned for everything that Chico Benymon have coming up, y'all. Listen, if you want to check out more of Industry 101, y'all, head over to my YouTube channel right now. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click that bell for your notifications, all right? Now, you don't want to miss our next episode. It's getting even better, so make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube channel to check out more of Industry 101. Also, if you're not following me on my social media sites, you can go follow me right now at Aldren McCullough. That is at Aldren McCullough. All one word, y'all. Make sure you go follow me on Facebook and Instagram, y'all. And as always, I want y'all to stay out of trouble, all right? Once again, I hope you enjoyed today's show, Industry 101 with your boy, Aldren McCullough. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day. And as always, once again, stay out of trouble. Industry 101.